No, they didn't say. It's doing like 50-50 about it's disrespectful, isn't it? Oh, let's just crack on. I don't think there's an issue, but Claire's just video time me on the line. Oh, the leaders are going mad saying should be going ahead, the Queen's just died.
Why does he fucking know? What?
Right, okay, I'm just cracking on.
What's up?
All right, I've not plated your tea out yet because I didn't know who you were with or anything. I didn't know though. All right. Okay. Them two are upstairs. Maggie's just finished his feed. All right, darling. Shush now. Well, hello there, ladies. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I'm just going to mute you all just for a second. Some news has just come into me, like literally as I was in the Zoom room ready to go live. There's been some news that the Queen has actually passed away, which is obviously really sad. And me and Claire just had like a little discussion about whether we should actually go ahead tonight. Now, I don't know where all of you are at for this, because obviously getting Amber and Kenesha and me and Claire together, it is difficult to get us all together on a schedule. And just with it being so like literally last minute, like literally I heard as I was going to go live of the news, I'm just 50-50 whether we just go ahead or whether we reschedule. Absolutely heartbreaking information coming in, and I would just like Amber and Kenesha's sort of say in this, really, if you don't mind, because I'm like, me and Claire was like, what do we do? I'm 50-50. So Amber, what do you think? What do you suggest?
I'm good for whatever. If we can get more women on later on, I know the Queen, she has had reign for 30% of the US history. Like, it's been forever. And I know you guys are probably taking that really, really, really hard. So my condolences to all of our UK girls. If we can get more people on, if we're going to do Q&A, we can reschedule it for later, or we can record it too. Like, I'm good either way. Whatever you guys want to do, I'm down.
Okay. What about yourself, Kenesha?
I feel the same way. Whatever I can do to support you. So if you need some time, we can redo it. If we not, we can do the best we can and power through it since it's recorded. Whatever is best for you guys.
I agree. I think we go ahead and do what we set out to do, and we'll have this on a record for those that can't make it or have cancelled, tonight's sort of events, so they can just have a minute. But I think I think we will go ahead tonight. So if everyone's okay with that, we'll go ahead, we'll record, and we'll send this to all those that earned it. So, ladies, congratulations. I want to start by saying congratulations to all of you that have, achieved success in the month of August and also had the early start in September and got those all important first initial sales to ensure your spot on here. So if you are watching this on the replay as well, again, congratulations to you ladies as well. And tonight we've got a jam-packed night. It's 2 hours back to back of training and tips from 4 legends in the business. So we've got Kanisha that's going to be starting on confidence and mindset. And then we're going to move on to Amber Voigt, who's going to be covering sales and social media. I'm going to be covering, of course, sponsoring, and then finishing off with the amazing Claire, who's going to be talking about vision and setting the pace for yourself. So make sure you've got your pen and papers out. I want to see you all taking notes. I am going to be doing the same, ladies. I am always learning. The best leaders in this business are always learning. Personal development is massive in this business. And right now, ladies, you've got 2 hours of power tips and ideas to take your business to that next level. So without further ado, because I know that Kanisha is juggling this around the kids at the moment. We moved it forward for Kanisha to make sure that we could get her on, because she is fire. When Kanisha talks, I listen. Okay, that's fact. I am ears, eyes, heart, everything. Give me a bit of Kanisha Morrison, please. So welcome, Kanisha, and we cannot wait to hear what you've got for us.
I am on the struggle bus. Let me get this. I want to make sure you guys can see me. It looked really dark in my office. So as you're waiting for me to figure out what I'm doing, will you pop in the chat your status and how long you've been here? Because I like to do that. It makes me happy to see all of y'all, what you're doing. Brag plug. I celebrated 9 years with Younique yesterday. So I'm like, when is everybody else doing? Okay, I think that's good. Can y'all see me good? We're good? I personally like to stand up when I do these things because my blood gets pumping and I get really excited. I left my affirmation card. Okay. I like to stand up and it gets my blood flowing, and that is a tip for you already off the bat. If you want to have confidence when you're going live or doing a video or any type of public speaking that you may be doing, your energy levels change when you are standing up. It provides more confidence. You can do the Superwoman pose with your shoulders back, head up, boobs up, and it literally just changes your entire confidence when you are doing vendor events, in-person things. I personally do this before I walk into any convention. Before I walk in the door every morning, I hold my head up. I speak affirmations to myself. I love on me. Kanisha, you're so beautiful. You're so brilliant. People want to hear what you have to say. Everyone around you breathes positivity to you. Everybody needs to be a friend like you. Everybody wants a friend like you. You are a business builder. You are a 7-figure income earner. Whatever it is that you want. And as you notice, I didn't say anything about my husband or my kids because they're not who I am. They are a part of my story. And so many times as women, we set our goals around our children or around a partner. And when we don't hit those goals, we feel like we failed. Well, to me, a goal is personal. So to be able to take my children to Disney World, all expense paid, the underline to that is the work ethic that I have to do to be able to execute that. That is a goal that I set for my family, that they can't do anything to help me achieve that. They can support me, they can encourage me, but they can't hit the live button for me. They can't have me messaging people for the opportunity. So that is why I set goals that revolve around me and what I can control, because who am I to set a goal for them that they can't even help me achieve? They can send me referrals, but if I don't follow up with the referral, it makes no difference. It's not going anywhere. So I feel like her passing when we came on, I didn't know what I was going to say before I came on here. I don't really prep. I just let the universe use me and let come out of me what needs to be. And it couldn't have been a more perfect time. That lady, 6 decades, y'all. She was faithful and consistent and brilliant and beautiful and gracious and classy. And people talked about her and they ridiculed her and they told her how she wasn't the best and how she didn't know what she was doing because she was a woman. But she never let any of that sway her. She never decided, you know what, I don't want to be the queen no more. I'm just going to go sit down and pass my crown to someone else. She showed up and finished her good fight all the way till she could not reign anymore. That is true confidence. Feeling the fear and doing it anyways. I have been here 9 years and there has been lots of up and downs, maintaining, not maintaining, mindset things on what I think that I should be doing, mindset things on where I think I should be further at that I'm not further along at. And I literally asked my mentor today, when do you know when it's time to move on? When do you know, how long do you keep hanging on to the hope? Is what I asked her. And her response was, you know, I don't know what yours would be, but this is what I know I need to work on. That is true leadership right there. She didn't feed into my pity party. She didn't add to the guilt that I already have for not being where I think I needed to be. Her response was straight up, you have to figure out what you need to do because I figured out what I know I need to be doing. Your leader can give you the scripts, the photos, the messages, all the hot things that work. But if you don't have confidence to put any of it into play, none of it matters. Voice is perceived through messaging. How someone's mindset is when you send that text via message or messenger, they read it in the mindset that they are in. So if you are literally typing out, she's not going to want to do this anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and send this opportunity message, you are affirming to the universe, I don't want this. We have to learn to redo our consciousness to know that all opportunity is good opportunity. All publicity is good publicity. So even if she says no, that was just practice that you needed to get to the next yes. We have to know that in order to gain confidence in anything, you have to start. And if you've already started, and I see a lot of you said 4 years, 5 years, 8 years, maybe you don't know where to start, right? How do I begin to start again? It starts with a decision. It starts with you showing up on this call right now and saying, I am deciding to be all in. I am going to channel the queen's energy and I'm going to finish my good race. I'm going to stay the course regardless of how long it takes me. And I'm going to humble myself enough to know that I don't have all the answers. See, we can come up with all the excuses. I'm sure we've heard the quote, everyone has said, stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution. Have you fallen into one of those things? And that was something that I had to own, that I had fallen into pity me. Woe me, oh, the girl that lost her baby, oh, the girl that went through a massive divorce, oh, the girl that had to adopt because life didn't work out, all the ugly things that you can tell people, oh, I only got here because so-and-so quit. I only got here because somebody else built my business. No, it was all perfect timing and aligned timing for exactly where I was supposed to be. You are exactly where you're supposed to be from the moment you hit that join button. There are no rights or wrongs to life. There are just different paths that we can take. And all the paths lead to our purpose. I truly believe that. No matter the path that you take, it will take you to your purpose. Now, some routes may take you there faster than others, but they all have lessons. For whatever reason, last night, like night before last, let me just back up. So I live in the Memphis area, and this past 7 days in particular, we have had someone hijack a plane and threaten to crash it into a Walmart, where we all evacuated and, did the things that we could do to protect ourselves. He ended up landing in like a crop shares field. The runner that has gone viral right now that went running at 4:20 in the morning, that was abducted, kidnapped, and sexually assaulted, lives in Memphis. Last night, we had an active shooter that just went town to town shooting people like he was on the game show Grand Theft Auto. He was crashing into people, hijacking their car. So by the time the police was able to get to the first car, he was long gone in the second car. That went on for 5.5 hours last night. He killed 6 people. Why am I sharing all of this? The world needs more of our positivity. The world needs more of us pouring into them. No, Nella. pouring into them to know that whatever it is going on around us, we have to be that bright shining light. There's going to be so much ill in this world. The best thing that we can do is offer how to uplift, empower, and validate women all around the world with countries growing. That is our duty. That is our purpose. That is the whole reason why Younique is here. It is here to change places in faces for different locations. That is why we are here. So I have to ask, when people say, oh, Kanisha, I've done everything I can to make this work, I have to challenge that and say everything, or have you been in Who Moved My Cheese? If you've never read that book, I advise you to read it. I read it at 13 years old, completely changed my life, and I have my kids read it now, of the kid edition of it. In summary, it is about 4 mice that run into a room that is abundant overflow with cheese. They go back to the same space every day and eat off of this abundant of cheese. Well, if you're not replenishing anything, what happens? It deplenishes. So the more they were going in there eating, the more their supply was lowering. It was almost feast and fiend in there, where it was very little cheese left, where they had to come up with another plan. One mouse got very specific and decided, I'm going to change course and I'm going to go look for cheese elsewhere. The other 2 mice decided, I'm going to stay right where I am and keep doing the same thing. Have you decided to get on the rat wheel and stay doing the same thing, even though you know it's not currently working for you? The inconsistency is not working. You're not being persistent. You're not being consistent. You're not sending your messages. You're not following up if you are sending the messages. Are you posting and praying? Newsflash, posting in our stories is just like posting and praying if you are not messaging or getting interactions to follow up with people. So many people are like, I'm doing reels and I'm doing stories, and I'm proud of you that you're doing things to expand your network to get things out there. But the business builders know that there's back work. All you see is the pretty edited photos of those reels that are up, or the pretty edited videos that are being posted. You don't see the back office of what Amber and Brandy Rains and the other top income earners are doing. They're interacting all the time on other people's things. They're reaching out to people to tell them exposure about our products. They are confidently knowing what I have to offer the world makes a difference in the world, and I need to be a part of being proactive. You can't expect the world to just come to you. We are not people that can just sit behind keyboards and expect it to flow to us. The world doesn't work like that anymore. Boutiques are popping up every single day. Everyone has something to say and sell. Nobody is putting the personal touch on it anymore. I literally had a lady message me yesterday. It was a picture of a necklace. It was no hello, no greeting. It was straight up, hey, I got one of these left. Let me know if you're interested. I hadn't talked to her since 2016. That is what I mean with confidence. What is it that your special it factor is? I can't blend shadow. I half know how to put on lipstick. I don't know anything about a highlighter contour, but what I do know is I have passion and I have hustle and I have drive in me. And I know what I do makes a difference in people's lives because it made a difference in mine. It made a difference in Amber's. It made a difference in Claire's. It made a difference in Katie's. So you know what? Works because it's happened for other people. So if it worked once, it has working. Why it's still working? Because people are still joining and getting to the top daily. They're still getting their pink cars. They paved the way for us. So why are you as a social influencer not doing the things that you need to do to be able to explode you, take you in a direction that you want to go in? The queen ran her good fight and she finished strong, and the world knows her name simply because she did not give up. Maybe you're not meant to be on the world capacity, but you can change a difference in one person's life. I reached out to a girl today simply just to see how she was doing. I didn't even know she was pregnant and struggling, high risk. Me and her chatted back and forth for 5 minutes. Her last message to me was, thank you for reaching out to me. I really needed to hear from you today. You inspire me. 64-year-old lady messaged me today. Is it too late for me to reduce some of these wrinkles that I have? And I'm, absolutely not. I would love to help you. We go back and forth. I ask her about her skin. She places her order. And then her response to me was, you made me feel seen. Thank you for taking time out for me today. What we do matters, y'all. And the best way to gain confidence in something is to simply start. So I want every time you get ready to send a message or do something that is fearful, for me, it is hitting the live button. I can talk to unique presenters all day long, but put me behind a camera to be able to talk to the world of people that I don't know because they're not my yesties, I completely want to shut down. I fumble over my words, and it makes me extremely nervous that I'm not delivering the message that I want to convey. The best way that I remember is this is not about me. When I hit that live button, this is for them. This is not about my income. This is not about me being able to get a recruit, because at the end of the day, it's easy to get those things. Anybody can get a sale. Anybody can get a recruit. I want to make a difference in people's lives. I want to make an impact in my community. I want to show women how to make money. Why are you here? What do you want out of this? Drop it in the comments. What do you want out of this that a person could never repay you for? Is it to give someone confidence? To help someone get through the Younique Foundation? To have bragging rights to show that your family made a difference? To be able to walk across that stage so other women can see what you do and how they can do that too? To be able to give someone some big lashes that may haven't had any confidence in a while? The girl that needs to be encouraged because she's been a waitress for so long and her lights are getting ready to get cut off and she doesn't know what else to do. Just maybe you are the person that is meant to sponsor the next Kenesha Morrison or Amber Roy or Claire or Katie. Who knows, right? But you won't know if you don't try. You won't know if you don't put any effort in. Persistency plus consistency equals currency. If you can help enough people get what they want, you will get everything that you want. Jim Rohn has taught us that. If you do not do your personal development every day, you are doing yourself a disservice. The best thing that you can do is remember why you're here and to never get up getting there. Why are you here? You're posting that right now. You are here to make a difference. 2, you should never stop working to make that difference. That's it. That's all. What we do is not rocket science. It is not open heart surgery, but it is right up there with life changing. It is right up there with life changing. You may not be a doctor in the medical room, but you are a healer. Every time you help someone and hit that cha-ching button. Every time someone gets inside your business. And that's another thing too, when it comes to your business, they're going to teach you how to onboard later. A lot of you guys' confidence are shaken because you simply just don't even know what to do. So I hope by the end of this, you can find whatever it is that you need to be able to channel the queen that is in you, because we all have one in us, to best onboard, sponsor, onboard, and get some sales to be able to change your life and all the people around you. When women learn how to make money, we change generations to come, because we by default are nurturers. We're sharers, we're givers, we are resourceful. So if we put that in our kids, guess what that does for them? They don't have to live the life that we did. Most of our kids don't live the life that we did. And it's simply because we decided, decision, right? Going back to what I said first, decision. We decided that they don't have to struggle. They don't have to have what we did. It's a choice. It's a decision. The light bulb has to click no matter what I have to go through, no matter what I have to do, no matter what walls I have to go through, no matter mountains I have to climb, no matter who tries to stop me. Me. It's me versus me. I'm never going to give up on me. I will always find a way to succeed. You have to get deep enough and confident enough to know that regardless of who's around you, you believe in you enough where you will keep showing up and you will keep going regardless. I'll give you your affirmation of the day, and I'm seeing you on your way, because one of the things that you need to do, and just quick notes, one, going through it really fast, 1, personal development every single day. Every single day. This is a part of your personal development. 2, whatever your personal development is, you need to implement something every single day. No one wants to be a learner, not implication. You have to implement what you are learning. Each one, learn one, teach one. You already know it. You've heard it before. Plan, do, review. We've heard all the cliches and the quotes, right? Plan, do, review. Make the plan, do the plan, review the plan, tweak what worked, tweak what didn't, what did you love, what didn't, and do it again. Rinse and repeat. Write the plan, do the plan, review the plan, do the plan, review the plan, do the plan. What we do is simple, right? What we do is an emotional business, right? and we make it hard. It is simple to send a message. It is hard to make the time. It is simple to go live. It is hard to follow up. It's hard to make the time to follow up. See, people don't have a time issue. We all have 24 hours. We have an execution issue. We have a time management issue. That is why you have to make time to plan. Just like every dollar in your wallet should have a name, you know where every single dollar of your money goes, you should know where every single minute of your day goes. Every minute should have a name. And it's okay if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm completely overwhelmed. I don't know where to start. You start it when you join this or when you watch this. Decide that I'm going to be all in. Do your personal development. Come up with your plan and execute it. And the great thing is you're in a space that gives you grace to learn as you are growing, because you're learning as you're earning. And that's the beautiful thing of this. By the time this is over, you're going to know how to sell. You're going to know how to sponsor. You're going to know how to get her onboarded straight. The only thing that's going to be able to stop you is you not having proper time management, because each woman on here is going to bring you the heat and the fire that successfully worked for them. I'm getting ready to go pick my kids up from school, but guess what? They'll be listening to this on the way home. That's what I mean by changing our kids' life. Our kids are integrated into personal development. They listen to me working on me all the time. They watch me put me first. Next week, I'm going to Utah for a Wall of Influence ceremony. In October, I'm headed to Mexico so I can be an Empower You with my Mexico team. My kids see, I do this for you, but I do this for me. I want something for me at the end of raising you. I don't want to resent you because I put all of me into you. And I know you as women know what I'm talking about. We give our all to our family. The kids grow up, the husband goes to golf, and we're sitting there like, what the heck happened to us? I'm not going to be that woman. I want to know every bit of Kenesha, because Kenesha has changed from 18 to 25 to 30. And she's going to change at 35, 40, 45, 50. And I don't want to look up at 50 and look back over 20 years and be like, I didn't even know who I was. I'm going to be able to say, yep, I remember that 30-year-old Kenesha. Yep, I know 38-year-old Kenesha. I remember where she was at 25. I don't want to just be finding me at 50. And if you are at that place in your life where you're trying to figure out who you are, the best thing that you can do is look you in the mirror and decide to finish something that you started. That's the quickest way to finding who you are, is being dedicated to what you have signed up for. I believe in you. The person that sponsored you believes in you, and know that all the things that you have in your heart that you want to achieve are definitely possible. Spirit, what is it that you want the people to know today? Oh, wow. I love myself deeply and unconditionally. I love myself deeply and unconditionally. That just lines up exactly with what we were talking about. I am consistently working to achieve my goals. I'm telling you, both of those are for you. To finish my story from last night, long story short, when I woke up, I don't remember the dream from 2 days ago, but when I woke up, the last part of the dream I remember said, look for the lessons in the blessings. Look for the lessons in the blessings. Younique is a blessing. And if we all sign up for Y University like it was for college, and we studied it and we perfected it, and we decide that we're going to finish this degree, and the degree is whatever color status you're wanting or whatever income status you're wanting, you will be able to achieve all the things that you want. Look for the lessons in the blessings, because they are there, even during this hardship right now that we're all experiencing. The world is awakening. We can feel it. It started with COVID, and it's continued to take us through a way where we are beginning to rise above. And those that rise are going to be able to see a rise around them, income-wise, health-wise, abundant-wise. But those that are still hanging on to, I want my old normacy, I want to go back to the way life was, nothing stays the same. You're either progressing or you're dying. That's it. You're growing or dying. Nothing is constant ever in this world. So you have to decide, I want to be innovative and get uncomfortable and do it anyways, or I'm going to stay comfortable, which is truly still uncomfortable. If you're struggling to pay your bills, that's uncomfortable. Know that you get to decide where's your uncomfortable. I tell my team all the time, is it uncomfortable talking to people that I don't know? Absolutely. But you know what's also uncomfortable? Picking that phone up, asking the electric company for an extension. That's just as uncomfortable. So I'd rather try and know that I tried all the things that I could in order to call that electric company, versus that being my default, that I'm so used to not having enough that I'm settling for not having enough. I love you guys. Thank you, Katie, for having me here.
Oh, honest to God, I wanted to get up. I wanted to scream. I'm like, she's speaking to my soul right now. It's just incredible. It's like, how? I just love you. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here and sharing your wisdom. As always, it literally touches souls. So thank you for that. And that's going to be all the way through this tonight, ladies. So I hope you're prepared for it. So thank you, Kanisha. I know that she's going to be probably dashing out now as she's got the school runs and all the rest of it. So thank you very much for making the time to be here with us tonight. So next up, ladies, we have got the amazing, and I mean, Kanisha mentioned her, 2 or 3 times in that, about being, the business builder, top income earner. Like, if you want some golden nuggets on how to make this business a success, Amber is going to bring that fire like her hair. Oh my God, loving the hair. So without further ado, I'm going to let Amber come on and share her golden nuggets. Hi, Amber.
Hey, oh my gosh, Kanisha was amazing. So proud.
Oh, she just muted. Amber, you've muted. There we go.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm excited to talk to you guys about sales, because sales can be really scary. And I remember when I first started, I was so scared of just being annoying, from people, being like, oh, I don't want that annoying person always messaging me. Like, it was in my mindset. So what we heard from Kanisha really flows into what I want to talk to you about, because it was a lot of my mindset. Think about it like this. When you go to, let's say you go to a day spa that's brand new in your town, and it is amazing. Like, you loved it. It was amazing. It was exactly what you needed when you went. You're going to go and you're going to tell your girlfriends. You're going to go, you're going to tell your aunts, you're going to tell your mom, you're going to tell your friends, you're going to tell your coworkers, you're going to tell everybody about this place because you loved it, right? That's all sales is. That's all it is. Once I realized that, it wasn't scary anymore. I'm sharing what I love. I'm sharing what I'm using. I'm sharing what's working for me. So that brings me to my first point. We have to be a product of the product. You have to be using the products. If you are not on collagen, ladies, get yourself on collagen. This stuff is amazing. And I'm talking about it all the time. Now, not in a salesy type of way, but remember, we are in sales. This is a sales job. So don't think like I'm never going to post about sales. No, we are in sales, but it's my everyday life. Like, Younique fits into my everyday life. It's all the makeup I use. It's the only skincare I use. It's the collagen I use. Everything I use is Younique. So it fits really easily, and it's very genuine for me when I'm talking about it. So make sure you're actually using the product, number one. Number two, you just heard me say talking about it. We need to talk about it. If your mouth is closed, your business is closed. We are our own store. So you need to be talking about it. Now, don't be like, just post a generic graphic every single time. It's like, hey, here's my website. Nobody's really going to care about that because they're seeing it all the time. We have this personal connection with people. People believe me when I say I am in love with this collagen. The people who are on my Facebook, on my Instagram, in my everyday life, they believe me because they know that I'm only sharing with them things that I love. And that's it. You got to be a product of the product. You got to talk about the things you love. It's kind of like when we sign up and we start making money off something, it gets weird. So if you were a customer, I'm talking to those who were customers before they signed up to be a presenter, I bet you got your mascara and you were showing everybody. And you're like, oh my gosh, my friend Katie got me I got this mascara from her. Look at my eyelashes. And you're sharing it with everybody. But as soon as you start to make money on it, you stop talking about it. You stop telling people about it because now you feel weird. Like, oh, I'm making a commission. That doesn't matter. You're being genuine. You need to share. And then you need to keep sharing. So when a woman sees something, statistically, they say it takes about 7 times. So the first time she sees a product, she's not going to buy it. She needs to keep seeing it over and over and over and over again. So every day I'm talking about my collagen. Now it's not a sales post every day, but I'm in my stories. I'm, talking to my audience like I'm talking to you guys, like I'm talking to my friends, because that's what they are. They are my friends. I build that relationship with them, and I'll just be talking to them, picking my kids up from school, and I'll be like, okay, guys, I need to take my collagen really quick, and I'll just take it right there on live. Now, every single time I don't do a whole spiel on it, but they see me taking it. They see me while I'm talking, opening up my lip mask, putting my lip mask on. I'm a product of the product. That's what you need to be. You can't just post about it and hope people start buying it. Like Kanisha said, post and pray. That's not it. So you might see like the pictures that I post or the lives that I do. There's more to it. There's more to it. And I post with a purpose. I don't post just to post on social media. I always post with a purpose. And Kanisha kind of hit on this a little bit in the stories. When I'm talking about products, I'll ask questions. I get people interacting with me. So I actually just did one on the foundation, since we have a huge sale on that right now. I did half of my face, and it wasn't like, hey, buy this right now. Instead, I asked, do you prefer a full coverage or a light coverage? And I did it as a poll, so people could choose. People love interacting. And then I messaged those people and I said, hey, I've seen that you said you like a light coverage. I would love to color match you here. And I already looked at their photos. I already have a link ready for them in the shopping cart. And I said, I think this would do awesome for you. This is our BB cream. If they say they like a light coverage, this is the perfect shade for you. If they say they like a full coverage, I'll find it for them. And then I'll send them that link. And I say, this would be amazing for you. And I send them that link. So there's stuff off of what you see. There's back end stuff that you do as well. Somebody actually just asked Kara Lewis Newton. There we go. They asked her, how do you sell so much? She sells sometimes $100,000 a month. That's insane, but it's because she educates her customers. She is all about education. So it's not just posting things like Kanisha said, post and pray. She is posting things with a purpose, like I just spoke about, and educating people. And that's what I try to do too. I still do parties, guys. Even as Black Status Level 2, been with the company 9+ years. I've made $5 million in this company. I still do parties. I still do every single thing I want my team to do. And my parties aren't called parties. I do classes, and they work really great. So I'll do a skincare class. I'll do an eyebrow class, education. And now I always tell them, like, no obligation. You don't have to buy anything. Just come to the class. Well, they're going to see things over and over and over again, right? And I'm building that connection. They may not buy that day, but I'm continuing to build that relationship. They're continuing to jump on my lives. They're continuing to watch my stories. And eventually they are going to buy it. They are going to buy it. But I'm all about education. So that is one thing. I want you to get to know your products. I want you to get to know them. I want you to get to know what they do. I want you to be a product of the product, like we spoke about. And that really is sales. It's not scary. We are just sharing what we love. So you need to get out of your own way. You need to stop telling yourself, oh, people don't want to hear about this. Oh, I'm posting too much. No, post what you love. Share what you love. Share your life. Now, I want you to be, people follow you for you. They don't follow you to start about the products. Like, people don't follow me because of Younique. They follow me because they like me, and I connected them with them in some sort of way. But the products are next. So they see the products. So what I want you to do, I don't want you to always have generic postings or always have my picture, Katie's picture, someone else's picture when you're posting about products or having sales posts. I want you to start posting your real results. That's why we need to be on the product. I don't know if you guys follow Whitney Husband. She's the #1 income earner in our company, and she has been going crazy with the collagen. Every single day she's posting about collagen. She's posting her own results. She's been on it now, 9 months, and her cellulite's gone. Her skin is plump. Her lips are plump, and she has these before and after pictures. Her hair, yes, her hair looks incredible. She has these real pictures of her, and her people who she networks with and who follow her, her customers, her friends, they know that it's working because they know her. They've seen the progress. So I want you guys to really put your own spin on it and make it personal to you. that really is sales, guys. Just fun with it. Just share what you're loving, use it, and don't get discouraged when you're not getting the sales. That's really what I want to say too, because in the beginning, I didn't get the sales in the beginning, you guys. I had to keep talking about it, keep being consistent about it, keep doing the things, and the sales started to come. So don't get down, don't get discouraged, don't quit if you're not getting any sales. That's how business is. It takes a little while to build up our clientele. It takes a little while to build up that trust. Go live, do your stories. Another thing Kara Lewis Newton said is when people ask her, well, I want to sell that much. She says, okay, well, go live for 30 days. See what happens. That's what she tells all of her team members. Go live for 30 days, see what happens. And now it doesn't have to be on makeup every time. You know, one of the lives can be cook dinner with me. One of the lives can be, here's how I do my daughter's hair before school. Just getting to know that audience. And, you know, while you're cooking, you can be taking your collagen at the same time. I always sneak my products in there. But Katie, do you have any top questions that you hear from your team when it comes to sales?
Yeah, I mean, for also just one thing that people do mention a lot is how to convert, you know, doing the reels. How do you convert doing a reel to then getting sales from that reel? Like, is there an act to it? Is there something they need to be doing that can help them with that? Because I know there's a lot of emphasis on video content now. It's being viewed the most on social media platforms. It gets shared the most on it gets you the most exposure, but they take time to make. So it's about letting these ladies know, look, you know, this is how you do it. Does that make sense? Because I know that comes up a lot across our team. Amber? Can everybody hear me? Yeah? Is Amber disappeared? Yeah, I thought so. I think maybe a Wi-Fi's just gone or a connection's just gone.
Okay, I'm back. I'm not
Yay!
sure what happened. I'm not sure what happened with the internet.
Yeah,
you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
The internet there, but I went crazy. So what I heard was you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. My internet.
Don't you just love Wi-Fi?
In and out. I'm really sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna roll with it. We love reels and TikToks. Love. If you're not doing them, you need to start doing them like ASAP. But how to convert sales from that? So when I get a lot of my collagen sales from reels on Instagram, and they're people who never seen me before. But it's not, they don't just see the reel and then go by. So they see the reel, and I always have some kind of interaction, you know, some kind of way that they can interact with me, and they see the reels and then they start following me. If it's okay, let me back up. I'm gonna go. This is just a little bit of Instagram training, if that's okay.
Yes.
I can't talk about reels without talking about what I'm talking about. Okay, a little bit of Instagram training. You guys, we want to really make your Instagram really reflect you, reflect your personality. So for me, I'm a mom. I post about my kids. I love makeup and beauty. That's mostly what I post about. I love shopping hauls. I love DIY. That's what I post about. So my reels, they're all related around those things. I don't just do the lip sync just to lip sync just for fun, because my business is social media. So I use my social media for business. But I'm very relatable on my social media. People just looking at it wouldn't know I'm using it for business. So when I find a sound that's trending, I'll make it something about the business. So for example, there's a sound trending right now. I did it last night, and it shows, you know, a video of me now with music, and then the music kind of gets kind of sadder, and then a picture of myself when I was a little kid. And the caption was, I wish I had more sales in my business. And then when I was a little kid, it shows the picture. It says, wait, we have a business? So that's a trending sound that people have been doing. So I made it work for my business. So I always do the reels, but I make it towards business. I always do. And people are going to start following me because I'm attracting the people who also like those things that I like. So they're going to see me over and over and over again because I'm always in my stories every single day. I'm doing interaction posts. So they're interacting with me. And eventually I am going to message them. I'm going to message them and say, hey, I'm really excited. I see you pop up, and I'm creating that conversation with them. I'm getting to know who they are. But remember, this is different training than I would have given in 2015. 2015, I'd say it's all about, just building that relationship. In 2022, and we're doing reels, and they're responding to reels, and they're seeing my stories where I'm talking about my product. It's okay to be a salesperson if you do it the right way. So after I build that conversation with them and I get to know them a little bit, because I do want to know who they are, I want to know their name, where they're from, what they like to do. And then I find out where my product or opportunity will fit in their life. So let's say they comment on one of my exercises. I just had a baby, so I'm trying to get back in shape. So they comment on one of my stories about, working out. I'll talk to them about it. I'll say, okay, well, I seen you like that. What are you doing? And I'm just creating that conversation. And eventually they might say, man, I just really want to get this really nice gym in my town. I just can't afford it. I just really want to get it. I can't afford it. That's where I'll say, well, I don't know about you, but for me, this business helped me afford things that I couldn't afford before. There's no way I could go and have a gym membership either, but this business helped me do that. So I'm listening to them. I'm listening to what they're saying, if that makes sense. And the same thing for product. When you're posting reels or stories on your skin, on the collagen, and people are interacting with it, ask them questions. I always love to ask questions, and they're going to tell you something like, oh, I want to get Botox, but I'm scared. I'm scared to do it. I say, well, you know what? Try this collagen first. Before you go get that Botox, try this collagen first. I'm selling there, but it doesn't seem like I'm selling because I'm offering a solution to their problem. Does that make sense? So a little background story on Instagram, make it about you. It's not just a sales page. When I am mentoring women and I'm doing an audit on their Instagram and I see it's all Younique posts and that's it, I say, please don't do that. We want to see about you. We want to see about your life and how this company or how this product fits into your life every single day. Because that's what people are going to relate with. And that's really how you're going to convert those reels and those TikToks into sales, is finding out what their needs are and having conversations. I have conversations all day long. I have so many friends, and it's all from social media, and they were strangers before. So don't think you're annoying people by messaging them. Just don't be like, hey, here's my website right off the bat. Get to know them. Get to know them, become their friend. You are their beauty lady. You are personalized service. You are their beauty lady. Get to know them. And soon they're gonna tell you what their needs are, just with conversations that you have. And that's when you can recommend products. And how I kind of act about it, Katie, and I think this made it less scary for me, and I've seen my sales increase a ton since I've been doing this, is I almost act like I don't care. And does that sound bad? I kind of act like I don't care. Like when I'm talking about color, you're like, oh, before you get that Botox, try this instead. And then my attitude's kind of like, this is what I love. This is what I can share. This is my tip. If you get it, great. If not, that's fine. That's fine. We keep talking. I think that makes it less scary because I've actually mentored women who they ask for the sale, which is always good to do. And then when somebody says, oh, I just don't have the money for that right now, they just stop talking to them completely. That's not what to do. Because people have the money for it. They just need to know, people spend money on what they value. So they might not have had enough information about the product yet. They might not have seen enough result photos of the product yet to actually purchase it. So that's what I would say to converting those reels and TikToks. Oh my gosh, that is the cutest baby. Who is this? Sadie, you have the cutest baby.
Yeah, definitely. It's exposure. That's what people want to see. Like, just to move on,
Sure.
I'm going to be going into my part, which interlinks with what Amber's been saying about the sales. With sponsoring, ladies, it's the same thing. Like, they want to see 6 to 7 exposures of that similar post, that similar story, that similar life before they go, oh, maybe if it works for Amber and Sadie and Louise and Kay and Denise, then maybe it's going to work for me.
And Katie, when you're talking about that too, you're a real person.
Yeah.
You're a real person with what you're posting. It's not just all sales ads. We're like, oh, she's like me. That's really what I was trying to say. She's like me. She's working out just like I'm trying to work out now. That's how I found her, is from a workout reel. She's with her kids. I'm with my kids. She's just like me. If she can do it, I can do it. And that same thing with the products. If she can look that good, if she can cover her acne, if she can make her lips look fuller, if she can make her hair look better, I can too. Because she's just a real person. I know she's not Kylie Jenner. She doesn't have a whole glam team behind her. So she's a normal person like me, just a regular mom. If she can do it, I can do it. I'm going to get these products too.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Amber. We
Thank you.
absolutely love you. You know, the UK absolutely loves you. Like, seriously, we need to organize an event so you can come over.
I will be at the convention. I'm so excited. I'll be speaking at convention.
Yes, 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 yes. So, ladies, just like throwing in convention there. If you haven't got your ticket, go and buy your ticket, because you need to be around women like Amber and everybody else that's going to be there. Fill your own cup, because you deserve it, right? You deserve it. You deserve to fill your own cup and have the success and to have what you want from your life. So make it a priority if you can. I know it's an investment, but do make it a priority. So thanks for mentioning that, Amber. So to move
Hi, guys.
on, thank you so much. So to move us on now, ladies, after the amazing sales training from the fantastic Amber, I am going to be covering sponsoring. I know you girls want to know the golden nuggets. What is it, Katie? What is it that allows you to become a team leader, a sponsorer, bringing ladies into the organization, setting them up for success, you know, moving through the promotions? Like, how? Now, let me tell you something that sets the presenter to the leader apart. And that is, and you've probably seen it already with Kenesha coming live, with Amber coming live in the Zoom room tonight. There is one thing that a lot of high-level leaders have, and do you know what that is? Put it in the comments if you know what it is. Ladies, it's nothing special, okay? It's nothing special. It's not a degree. It's not business mindset. Do you know what it is? Something that we can all have? Energy. If you bring energy onto your social media, talking about the products, talking about the opportunity, talking about you know, what this business brings, then you can attract anything into your business. You know, my background story, ladies, you know this. I was a novice when it came to beauty. I was a novice when it came to building a business online. In actual fact, I really sort of posted on social media when I started my business. So on paper, it shouldn't and it couldn't have worked for a girl like me. And hey ho, here I am, almost 9 years on, with almost 3 million under my belt from building this business and taking it seriously. The difference was I showed up with high energy every single day. And you know what my priority was? To invite women to come on board with me. It wasn't promoting the products. I love the products. The products are fantastic. I think we have a great library of amazing products. But for me, it was recognizing that this business could potentially change my life and other women's lives just like me. And I wasn't afraid to open my mouth and share it with every woman that I came in contact with, online and offline. I was like a crazy person. Okay, so bring that. Like Kenesha said, we need more positivity in this world. People are now opening back up after the dreaded C word. I don't want to keep mentioning it through tonight, but people are now looking for opportunity. In actual fact, online businesses, how to make money from social media is one of the most searched on Google right now. So what does that tell you? That tells you that there's women out there that are praying for a way out of the tight belts that we are wearing at the moment. Agree? Yeah? Women are wanting to find ways to top up the finances so they can live more comfortably, still enjoy the nice things in life, and achieve what they all know deep down they can achieve. We're all here because of that. So energy, ladies. Find it, feel it. And one thing that Kenesha mentioned, I'm going to mention again, is, you know, if you're not doing personal development every day, that is what's going to help you bring the energy. So my I don't know whether you guys were here for it, but Motivation Miles was a thing that I did in the very beginning when I was building my business. Motivation Miles was from personal development that I'd learned that morning. You know, I wasn't pulling this out from thin air. This was stuff that I was learning, that I was then, you know, projecting to my audience, because that's what they, you know, they wanted to see and hear and feel from me. One thing that I'll always remember being taught was, people always forget what you say, but they never forget how you make them feel. Like, that is something that I feel deep within now, and it's something that I, you know, always strive to do, is like, this post, this reel, this video, this live, like, how is it going to make women feel? Like, that is my top priority. How can I make them feel? Can I make them feel beautiful? Can I make them feel motivated? Can I make them feel inspired? Because there's no point me doing it if there's no end result, if they're not going to feel on top of the world on the end of it. Okay. So I want you to, girls, I really do want you to feel the energy tonight, and then think about how you can bring the energy to your social media. It's like, it's your personality, but you're notching it up, like literally just cranking it up a little bit, just a little bit, because social media needs you to kind of step into it and be heard. So you've got to crank up that energy level just a bit, so eyes are on you. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is belief in the business. How can you sponsor ladies into your organization if you don't believe in, one, the products that you're promoting, the services that you're promoting, or the industry? Or the industry. This industry is creating more millionaires than any other industry that is out there. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry, and we're actually promoting a billion-dollar product on its own with the collagen. It's a great opportunity for women all around the world to be a part of this business. But if you don't have that same energy, and you're not delivering that same energy when you're talking about the industry and the products and the opportunity and the services, then, girls, we're not going to have people joining the business. And I need all of you ladies to go out, especially after this training, to go out there with that same energy as you are doing with that product that you're promoting, with the opportunity as well. So, girls, industry, the industry, we all know that this industry is an incredible industry to be a part of. One of the reasons is that you can do it, you can be a novice, okay? You don't need a degree to start this business. You can do it from your mobile phone around your current commitments. It's something you can do whilst you're learning as well. So you're learning whilst you're earning. And you know what I love about this industry more than anything is that it provides you with a world. I mean, for us, it's amazing because we have Derek and Melanie and all of them at corporate that do all the nitty gritty, all the stuff that, you know, traditional business would need to do, like the filing and the advertising and the websites and the payments, and they handle all of the sort of necessary evils. And all we need to do is wear the products, share the products, and share the opportunity. And we get paid for the recommendation. And we get paid when we sponsor somebody into the business and we help them become successful in some very basic steps that I'm going to be going through with you tonight. So, do we all believe in the industry? And please use the comments and the chat to post if there is something that is niggling you about the industry, or there is something that you are proud to call yourself a network marketing professional for. Like, use the comments to talk amongst yourselves whilst I go through some of this. So that's number one. Number two is the business. I think we all agree that this business is the business to join. Like, I could say that hand on heart, that I would be okay with going out there and bringing in everybody that I know into the business and know that they can be successful. Like, to the core, ladies, heartfelt, I know that women coming into this business can make this a success. You need to believe that. You need to believe that to put you up for success in sponsoring. Okay. And then finally, ladies, belief in the business and the industry, but also belief in the benefits, because that is what's going to attract people to come and take a look at the business, is you talking about the benefits of the business on a regular basis. Now, it doesn't have to be every day. I mean, I do like to do 2 days a week on sponsoring, because, you know, my priority is sponsoring at the moment. I want more ladies to help and support, you know, in this very difficult time for people at the moment. I want to show them how they can make a £500 a month. I want to show people how they can be thousandaires within this business. Okay, so it's a priority that I do speak about it on a regular basis. But you decide what pace you want, you know, you want to run your sponsoring. It doesn't have to be daily, it can be weekly, it can be monthly, but you set that pace for yourself. So know the benefits. Does everybody know the benefits of the business? Does everybody know the benefits? So when you're building a relationship with somebody, for example, and you know, you've got a lady who maybe is, and the kids have just gone back to school, you know, you've got a lady online that's saying, oh my gosh, you know, I'm really struggling to buy the 3 kids brand new shoes and jumpers and blah, blah, blah. What would the benefit be? What would you want to be posting in your stories to kind of, you know, pull that lady in to see? What would you want her to see? You'd want to see that we get paid daily, right? You'd want her to see that we're paid fast. You'd want her to see that you earn whilst you're learning within the business. You know, there's so many advantages in this business. And to be honest, I could sit here and talk about the benefits of the business all day long. There's a reason why I'm still here 9 years on, because the benefits are like nothing else. So some of them are more freedom, more money, more time to enjoy the nice things in life, sisterhood and community of like-minded women, free products for life. You've got flexi schedule, ladies. You can build the business around your schedule. You're paid faster than any other business that is out there. You can make an impact whilst making an income, right? You've got maximize your earnings and give back. You've got unique community on the global scale. You've got incentive trips. You've got rewards. You've got Y-Cash. You've got, this is the big one. And this is the one that, oh, I mean, it makes me get goosebumps. I feel sick when I talk about it, because I know that it is what we're going to be doing. Like the next gen, the next Y gen is what's going to create this one for me. And that is being a part of shaping the future of beauty. Ladies, it's powerful. What we do here is powerful. Women, every single woman that you meet needs to know that they have a gift inside them, and this business can unlock it for them. It is a vehicle to get women from A, whatever A is for them right now, to get to B. Life changing, ladies. I believe that to the core. It makes me well up, like I feel like I want to cry. I get emotional when I talk about the opportunity, because it is an incredible gift. I am so grateful that this business came to me at the time, all those years ago, when it did, because my life was at 2 crossroads. I've talked about this today. 2 crossroads, ladies, and a lot of people that you're meeting at the moment on social media that you're talking to will be at a crossroads in their life. You know, it might be that they've just, you know, they've just retired maybe, and they feel like they're losing themselves. You know, maybe you've got somebody that's a student at the moment and they feel like they're just surrounded by debt, right? And they need a way out of it. You know, you might have that lady who's just been mum for the past 10 years, but wants something for herself, right? There is so many different crossroads. My crossroads, ladies, was that I was at rock bottom. My life couldn't have got any worse. I was riddled with anxiety and depression. I was living in government funded accommodation, damp up the walls. I had debt upon debt collectors knocking on door for money that I didn't have. I had £10 in my purse. It was, do I feed myself and do I keep the house warm this week? I can't do both. No woman should ever have to be at that point. No woman. So we should, as a society and as a community and as a culture, make it a priority that every woman that we touch base with, that we are inspiring, that we can see showing up in our stories, showing up on our lives every day, that we're having those conversations. And I always ask them, you know, where would Younique fit into your life? And they'd be like, oh, what do you mean? I'm like, what benefits would you like to see in your life right now? Would you like a little bit more time freedom? Would you like a little bit more money? You know, it's okay to talk about these things with ladies. You know, I treat every single woman that I meet as like my best friend, you know, and I want to help them get from where they are right now to where they want to be, whatever that be. And it's all, you know, so many different spectrums, you know. Some people just want to make that extra £100 a month so they can, you know, save up for the holidays or save up for Christmas to pay, you know, to pay for Christmas so they don't have to get themselves in debt. So if we don't talk about it and we don't have these conversations, women, we will never know. We will never know whether this business is right for them. So know the potential, ladies, of your potential new starter. You know, every person, I mean, I did in the beginning. I don't do it now, but I'm going to give you a little tip here that I did in the beginning. So every single conversation that I had, I kind of treated the lady. I'm not very good with my English, ladies. I don't know whether you know this. You'll know what I'm saying. When I was building conversations in the beginning, building relationships, should I say, and having these conversations, I treated those women like they were already a part of my organization. Already a part of my organization. I spoke to them exactly like they was a part of my organization. I even went to the profile. I took the profile pictures. I put them into the welcome post as if they already said yes. I was that confident, ladies, that these ladies would find some form of benefit, 1, 2 benefits, and join the organization. And it was very rare that I wasn't then welcoming them in the community. And I was, as the conversation got on, I sent them the welcome video, the welcome post. I sent it them. And I was like, I've already created it because I know that you're going to be fantastic at this business. And you know what they said? You're the first person that's had the confidence in me and my ability. Most of them. The best people that you can help right now is people that were like you when you first started. Like, ladies, I want you to think about that for a moment. There's so many more women out there that are just like you, scared, vulnerable, wanting a way out of where they are right now. And you have the key to that. You have the key to it. You have the answer to it. So that is incredible. Like, treat these ladies like they're already a part of your organization. The conversation will never die. Like, and that, when Amber mentioned that before, I was like, oh my gosh, it's the same in sponsoring. There's nothing worse than trying to warm up cold toast, is there? No, disgusting. It's not going to happen. It goes rock hard, right? It's the same with relationships. Please don't, they're not interested, or you've got a feeling like they're not interested, so you're like, oh yeah, that's done with, move on to the next. No, like, these are relationships. Some of them you have to love and nurture and respect just that little bit longer. You know, people are not just numbers. They've got stories, they've got lifestyles, they've got things they're going through at the moment, and it might be that the conversation that you're having is just not the right time for them right now, but I promise you that it will be, because like I said before, every single woman should be a part of this business for what it can provide, not just income, but what it can provide people emotionally, you know, and like knowledge wise, like, you can become the best version of yourself being a part of Younique, and these women don't know that until they're actually involved. So make it your mission to every single person that you're talking to is either using the products, affiliating the products, or joining the organization to get you know, all of the benefits that we've spoke about already. That should be the aim of the game. So ladies, your team potential relies on your prospecting list, okay? So when Kanisha was saying about, you know, having your plan, having things set out, like that's key. Like, I am the most unorganized probably leader in this business, but I know what I'm doing now, so I just kind of do it, but that's not good for me to train. So what you ladies want to be doing is ensuring that you have a list, okay? It's okay to put these ladies that you're building relationships with on a list so that you can go, oh, you know, I haven't spoke to Shirley for a while. I'm just going to go on Shirley's profile. I'm going to like and comment. I'm going to go in her inbox. I'm going to see how she's getting on. You know, it's okay to do that. It's also okay to put notes at the side of it. Oh, well, you know, Shirley's got 3 children. She's actually a single mum. And we've mentioned money quite a few times, so I'm going to put money there as the benefit. It's okay to write notes at the side of these ladies, okay? This will help when you are reconnecting. And let me tell you, they don't know you've got a list, but I can guarantee, remember what I said about how you're going to make them feel. They're going to, Denise remembered, she asked me about your children. Do you get where I'm coming from? So it's going to help you build that relationship and keep that toast warm, okay? And that's what you want to be doing. So always be creating that list. It's going to help you with sponsoring and re-engaging and interacting, which ultimately is what's then going to get these ladies saying yes to your business. So adding people is one thing, ladies, but building the relationship and identifying what products or service in the business is for them and asking them for the business is a complete another. Okay, and I know this is the one thing that most of us are scared of, and why so many of us are not sponsoring the numbers that I know you're all capable of doing. It's because we do the post, we do the engagement, we do the building the relationship, but then we're like, oh my God, when do I ask them? When do I position it? Girls, all you need to say at some point is, hey, Kaya, have you ever thought about doing what I'm doing? That's it. You're building, remember this, you're talking to these ladies like they're your friend. They are your friends. They're already part of the organization. Have you thought about doing what I'm doing? Well, no, actually, I've not. Well, you were mentioning about, schools are going back and you don't know how you're going to afford to pay for the school uniforms and stuff. I might have a solution for you. Are you available tonight at 8 o'clock just to listen to a little presentation? Just see whether the business is a fit for you. That's it. Don't overwhelm yourself or overcomplicate the position of the question. You will know when the time is right to ask that question. I promise you, you will. As you start to build relationships, it doesn't feel yucky. It doesn't feel like you're on the push or I'm building an organization. You already know that this is a great industry. You already know that this business creates more millionaires than any other industry that's out there. You know about the business, you know about the benefits. So asking that question should never, ever feel like you are pushing the business onto somebody, okay? You should never feel like that, because it's a gift and it's a business that could potentially change the life, right? We're giving them a disservice not asking them the question. And you know what? I've had people in the past, ladies, this is no joke, that have said to me, why didn't you ask me this sooner? I've been waiting for you to ask me to join your team. Like they've got to be asked. I'm not joking, ladies. I'm not joking. The amount of women that have asked me that, well, I didn't know that I could join your team. Did you not? Well, let me get you onto the call. Let's just see whether it's the right fit for you. Okay. And then we'll go from there. Right? That is taking the push out of it. That is letting them make the decision for themselves. Okay. And girls, the beauty of our business is that you have all the tools available to you to make sure that the next step is of ease. We have the Meet Younique calls. you know, that the amazing Christine puts on. Okay, we have those weekly, monthly. You have the ones that I do when we're doing the 90-day runs, 30-day runs. You have the ones that are pre-recorded at the top of the featured tab of MMC, but I know all of the leaders have them. So, you know, it doesn't have to be a live one that they watch. It can be one that's already there. You can add them into the community and you can tag them in the video and you can go, hey, have a watch of that. And then come back to me and let's talk about the proposal, right? Really simple, no overwhelm, straight to the point. Simplicity is key when you're sponsoring. And girls, less is more. Let the presentation do the job. And then all you need to do is just say, hey, did you manage to watch that? And they'll say, yes, I did. Oh, what did you like best? Oh, well, I like this. Fantastic. Well, let's get you started, Kaya. Shall we do that? Okay. And at that point, ladies, there's potential for her to say, because you know what it is? All it is the fear of the unknown. And she wants to say yes, but in the back of the mind, she's like, well, I've just got to ask my husband and I've got to go speak to my best friend and make sure that she's all right with it. And then, you know, I'm just going to check my bank, see whether I can afford it. They're going to be overcoming objections in their own head. So give them that breathing space to overcome the objections. And when you go to them and if they say, no, oh, well, no, I'm not quite sure. What is it you're unsure about? You know, because you said, you know, you've got the 3 children, you want more time with them. You know, you would like the extra income. I've shown you a solution. What is it that's holding you back? It's okay to ask people, what is it that's holding you back? So they can then share with you. You know, it could, like I said, it could just be that they not get paid till the end of the month, or it could be that they do need to speak to their husband, you know, and that's okay. That it's not a no. It's just no, not right this second. All right. So don't overcomplicate it. Know that simplicity is key when you're doing it. Just keep it to the basic questions. And all of this sort of sponsoring strategy, we call it strategy system, is all available to you in your community groups. So if you go to the guides tab, so there's in most groups, you've got the little dashes at the top. It's been moved now. So you've got to go to the little dashes at the top left. You click that, it brings up a list of other areas. Okay, and one of them is guides. When you click the guide, you've got a step-by-step guide of everything that you need when it comes to prospecting, is the other word, which is sponsoring. You have tools that you can use, videos that you can send out, word for word what to type, how to follow up. Like, it is all there for you, that you don't have to think about it. You just have to send out the messages. All right. So that's the first thing. I have got so much to go through, ladies. It's ridiculous. So let me see where I'm up to. That's it. The next part, which is confidence in mentoring. What you've got to understand in this business is that mentoring just kind of flows. Okay. I hear it a lot. Well, I don't want to be a leader. I don't want to be a leader. No, it's not for me. It just happens naturally when you're doing the right activities. So see it as a blessing. See it as oh my God, I'm doing the right activities. You know, I've got people joining. I've got people buying my products. I'm moving through the promotions. Know that that is your reward, ladies. It is your reward for doing the right activities. Please don't put pressure on yourself that you have to be this influencer leader. You don't. Like, it falls naturally for some, but it doesn't for others, and that's okay. Like, leadership is not leadership of what you're thinking. Okay, leadership just comes naturally when you decide that you want to share the opportunity with other women, because those women then join your organization. But let me tell you something, it's not your job to then mentor those ladies to success. I know, I've just said it. It's not. They have their own journey, just like you do. You're still building your business to where you want to go. It's not your job, and it's not in your title to then be micromanaging that person to success. But what I will tell you is, we have a 6 steps to success program plus an additional leadership platform for people that want it. As long as you add them into the communities that are available to them, you tag them into the welcome video, and you engage with them via Messenger on a regular basis to see how they're getting on. That's mentorship. It's about giving them something to do and then they're batting back to you. It's not you banging the drum. Let's sell, let's sponsor, let's sell, let's sponsor. Let them spread the wings their own way. We have great communities, we have great training, we have a great system that if executed, they can make a success. So let me talk you through the setting your new person up for success, okay? Because I know this is probably one of the main reasons why so many don't sponsor, because they think, oh my God, I don't know what to do with them. So I hope me sharing that it isn't your responsibility to make them a success gives you that sigh of relief, okay? If somebody would have said to me on day one when I joined, oh, by the way, if you sponsor anybody, you've got to become a leader, that probably would have put the fear of God into me. Like, no word of a lie, because I was just finding myself in the business. I was just excited about the opportunity. I wanted to share it with people, but I didn't want them on my back whilst I'm trying to run to the top. You can't carry one person on your back, ladies. So you have to set them up with success by putting them into the system, putting them into the successful system that we know works. So let's talk about it. Number one, ladies, is everything that we've just spoke about is in a video format. So in MMC, if you go to the guides tab and all the groups are pretty much the same, you will find a video that explains passion for the profession. So they know what this industry can do before they even start to promote the products, because they need to understand what they're actually involved in. So giving them some form of literature, or if you are in the community MMC, something that you can tag them onto to say, look, have a watch of this and just see what you're actually involved in now. It's incredible. Okay, that's all you need to do. The second is the first 48 hours in the business. Now, again, if you're in MMC, it's already there for you. It's about letting your friends and family know that you've just joined a business, and then it's announcing it to the world. Okay, they're two simple steps that your new starter wants to do within 48 hours of joining this business. Why? Because we want them to feel that excitement, and we want them to put it out on social media, because how are they then going to sell and sponsor if they haven't announced what they're actually, what they're actually doing? So giving them those little steps is going to be key for them to be, doing those initial sales and sponsoring. So next, ladies, is picking the pathway. Let them know that there is two ways they can do this business. Now, I always see it from what they've actually chosen as the kit. Have they chosen the lashes, or have they chosen the bold? Because if someone's gone with the bold, I'm going to be saying, like, you're bold, right? It's there, it's in there. Let's run with the collagen. Let's get the collagen out there. Let's help you build a successful business with the collagen. Do the hard work once, get paid for a lifetime. Let's go, 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 go. Okay. If they've chosen the lashes, then that's going to be the route for them. So they've got the two pathways available in the MMC community. And again, these will be openly available to anybody that wants them, that's on this Zoom tonight. Then, ladies, it's about how they're going to get those initial sales. And why wouldn't you, ladies, use your already sort of network and your platform to promote these products with you, for you? Like, it's free advertising. It's incredible. So it's just not Kaya and Sarah posting. It's Ellie and Deirdre and Shirley and Siobhan all on one day, because it's not just you posting, it's all of your one-day affiliates posting for that day as well. So it's more exposure for you, it's more marketing for you, it's potentially more sales for you. And guess what? These affiliate ladies that are promoting it for you and being your brand ambassadors, they could potentially get free products as well, which means, guess what? It's a foot in the door for them. They're already seeing the business. They're already seeing the beauty of free products. They're already seeing the website. They're already seeing how we actually build the business. Oh my God, ladies, is this making sense? Oh, they're going to be your best sponsors. Are those ladies that are marketing for you? They're going to be your best sponsors because they've already got a foot in the door. So booking affiliates is going to be massive for you, okay? Please don't overlook that part of the business. I know so many do. And then, ladies, you've got the power of preparation, okay? So it's letting ladies know, where do you want to be? You know, what's your goal? Are you in this because you want to make a little bit of extra money, or do you want to reach that fast start promotion? You know, and get that fast start reward? And do you want those bonuses, double bonuses in your first 90 days? Have those conversations, and power of prepare is there for you. You've also got power of promotion. So you've got obviously how to sell, what to sell, and the benefits of selling. That's all in the getting started system. And then the power of prospecting, which isn't going to be for everybody. You know, one thing that I love about our compensation plan now is it isn't just designed to build a team anymore. You've got two pathways. You can just sell products and get paid an absolute amazing percentage with up to 40% available to you right now. Or you can decide to build a team and you do it at your own pace. So it's just allowing people to know how to prospect. And that is all there for you in video format, explaining it, but then also word for word what they need to do to make it a success. Because ladies, we're not robots. You can put your own spin on things, but sometimes you just need to, you know, it takes 28 days to create a healthy habit in business, in life. So if you're thinking, oh, do you know what, I'm going to build a team, do it this way, and then you'll find what works for you. You've got to do it a certain way for 28 days to embed it. And then you've got, oh, actually, me saying it this way or doing it this way actually works better. Or me sharing this tool or that tool works better. I'm getting more people saying yes, more people joining doing this. But you'll only know what works for you when you're actually doing the action. Action creates results. Results then allows you to plan, do, review. Okay, we can only plan, do, review if we're actually taking the steps. Make sense? Good stuff. And then finally, power of closing. We need to let our new ladies know how to close the sale, how to close affiliates, how to close the business, and then follow up. Follow up is the golden nugget, ladies, that I can give you with anything that you do, whether you're creating a new mindset shift, whether you are doing a new sales platform, whether you're building a new affiliate, whether you're sponsoring, whether you're selling, everything needs to have a follow-up system attached to it. Why? Because that's where it converts from potential to reality. Okay? Potential to reality is from you following up. So ladies, I hope that my little 30 minutes, I don't want to go over, I could literally talk all night, like Claire will kill me. She'll be like, oh, like literally ladies, when I say that I've got like another that much of notes when it comes to sponsoring, I'm not messing, but I'm not going to do that, okay, because we can't be here all night. And I will be having a minute silence tonight for the Queen. I'm absolutely devastated. I still haven't processed it. I think once I leave tonight and I've got my own space and I light my candle, reality will hit of what's happened. But know that we're all here for each other, and let's use our safe space to talk, you know, with each other and get us through, you know, the next 24, 48 hours. It's going to be a very difficult time for pretty much everybody in the UK right now. So without further ado, ladies, I am going to pop the amazing Claire on the screen, who is going to finish us off tonight with vision. So excited.
Aloha. So can I just say, holy shit, this has been amazing. And you know what? You don't get to a certain level in this business and stop taking notes. Like, no. I took notes, I've taken notes. I've also brought my own notes. I've taken notes and brought my own notes. And now I'm sitting laughing because I'm like, shit, I'm after three legends. What am I doing? And the funniest thing is I messaged Hamer and said, I need to go last. I need to go last, but let me tell you why, because obviously I'm speaking on vision, and I think that vision is the thing that ties everything in together. So yeah, let's go. I'll try and not keep, honestly, I've got so much I want to say. And I do have notes because there is not a chance I'm going to remember everything that I want to say. My memory is ridiculous. I'm absolutely shattered, but the passion is there, and I feel like everything I've wrote has came from my own. It is my own feelings. It is my own words. But yeah, I've got a lot of notes. So vision means, I'm sure you know what it means. It means to see. And in the dictionary, it means the ability to think or plan the future with imagination or wisdom. I think that's pretty powerful. And according to Merriam-Webster, and I had to Google who this person was, and it's not a person, it's the American dictionary. It is defined as the act of power of imagination. When you apply vision to the future, you can create a mental picture. We all know this. You can create a mental picture that can be used to direct your actions. Vision serves as a guide and can be used to provide a sense of purpose. Yeah. And so for me, I think vision is so all of these things that's been spoken about tonight, they're so important, but the vision is, I feel, the key. Your vision is the key. So obviously there's different kinds of vision. You've got company vision, you've got team vision, you've got different kinds of vision, but tonight I want to talk more about personal vision. You know, your vision, my vision. What is that vision for life? What's your vision, you know, for the future? And for me, what does having a vision mean to me? There's a saying, and you will have heard it before, and it is, I'll believe it when I see it. You hear it a lot, I believe it when I see it. But actually, I believe that if I believe it and I work for it, then I will see it. Yeah. So, and if I can really truly see it in my mind, then I will be able to hold it in my hands. And I actually, with all of my heart, believe that. And we all can do that as well. So a little bit deep, a little bit emotional. I'm not going to cry, don't worry. It might sound very, very corny, but my vision for my future goes way beyond me. I'm leaving a legacy, okay? And that for me is a massive vision. Sam's going to tell his kids when he's older that I changed the direction of our lives, because he knows, because he lived our own life with me. Nobody in my family has bought a house. Nobody has anything to leave for the kids. You know, I was the one that took us from where we once were, and I was the one that decided to better myself and commit to myself and them. You know, the future generations a different life. Like that even reading it's just massive. And not just financially, but in the way that I parent, in the morals that I've instilled in them, in the self-confidence and the self-esteem that I'm instilling in them, in how high I've set the standards in life for them in regards to relationship, to not settling, to giving them as much sight and experience of the world as I can, and in the people that they are becoming, you know, and the happiness and the memories that we're creating. So that all started with me. Okay, that started with me and with my vision, and that makes me proud. And honestly, I'm nowhere near. I sit and think about this all the time. I'm nowhere near the potential that I know I have. I am a million light years away. Like, I'm very, very well aware of that. Oh my God, please don't look at my nails. I said to the team on a live the other morning, I am going to go get my nails done today. I did not go get my nails done today. I did not wash the hair either. So my vision is them. Yeah. Obviously, I'm included in that as well, but ultimately my vision is them and their future, and it gives me actual goosebumps. There's no way that I'd ever quit on myself, and there's not a chance in hell that I'd quit on them. So yeah, some people, you might understand what I mean by this. Some people think that having a vision is just setting some goals, and in a way it is, but it's way more than just setting some goals. It's so much deeper than setting a goal. The goal is the surface level, and the vision, I feel like, is an emotional level. It comes from the inside out, and it starts in your mind, and I feel like it moves to your heart, and then it becomes like a part of your everyday existence. So it's literally like planning out your, let's just say, your very, very best life. It's painting the picture, which is obviously the vision. And it's how does it look? How does it feel? Who is there with you? You know, what you're going to be driving, where are you going to be living? And then it's the trusting and the believing and the committing to seeing that all of the way through. So, you know, onto vision boards. They're called vision boards for a reason. You put the pictures, which is the visuals of all of the things you want, maybe the words of, you know, who you want to be, where you want to live, how you want your life to look, for us to physically see it every single day. And then when we look at it, we feel how it would feel, ticking it all off. Yeah. So obviously, just looking at it is not going to make it happen. That's not, you don't just make a vision board, pop it on your wall, have all them great things on it and just look at it every day and think it's going to happen, because that's not how it works. You have to visualize it, you have to see it, you have to feel it, you have to believe it, you have to act it, you have to, like we say, think of it as it's already done. And then every single day, obviously paired with the action, there is a pretty good chance you're going to fulfill it. Okay, so the next little part, I feel like there's a reason that you see people quitting, and there's a reason you see people in our profession hop from company to company to company to company, looking, you know, for that big break. And I believe that a majority, not all of the time, a majority of the time, it's because they're not clear on their vision. They are not clear on the vision or their why for that vision. Because once you've created that vision and you have set the goal and the why is clear, then the how actually does become easier. It really, really does. It's a non-negotiable. It's not if, it is when. Yeah. So I'm also going to say that if you, on the other hand, if you have the vision, but you don't have the mindset to go with it, then you will not withstand the struggles that come with this business. It's funny because Kizzy actually spoke about this last night, and I was thinking, oh my God, like, oh, it's amazing how everybody's minds are so intertwined. So yeah, in this business especially, you have to have, that has to be on point. You have to have a super strong mindset, and also you have to be very, very resilient. And it's the same, if you have the vision but you don't take the action, then really it's not a vision, it's just wishful thinking. And so one of my leaders, Jenny, I know she's on here because I've seen her, she spoke in our 90-day run group about, you know, why she's still here and why she believes that she's successful. And what I took from listening to her speak is that the defining moment of the journey, everything that she was going through at that time, was being in hostel with her 2 boys. And in that moment, she made the decision and made the commitment to building a better life for them, obviously for herself as well, but for them. So her vision actually started that day. You know, that vision became very clear. And obviously it was then a non-negotiable, it was powerful, it was emotional, it was a vision that has been powerful enough for her to withstand any struggles that are going to come along. And, you know, so again, when the why and the vision are so clear, then it's just about figuring out the how. And obviously, you know, she has the how. So let me ask you this question. Do you, I want to see in the chat, actually, I want to see the comments. I shouldn't be looking at the comments. Like, do you genuinely have your vision, your big vision, but also to remind you, not forgetting the smaller goals along the way. Like, you can't just go straight in with the actual big massive vision. You have to have them little things that are going to take you through. And is it super duper clear as day? Like, do you know what you want, and do you actually know why you're doing this? Can you 100% say you know what you want and you know why you're doing it? I'm just interested to see what people say, because a lot of people don't, and you know what, and that's okay. Because let me get comfy. If you, where am I at? If you have the why and you have the vision, then this business can be the how. Yeah, it really, really can be the how. The vehicle, we call it the vehicle to get you to, you know, to wherever it is that you want to get to. And here's the thing, most people talk about money. Some people are scared to talk about money. Some people don't want to admit that they want money. But here's the thing, most things that people want, they do require a certain amount of financial freedom. You know, if you want the dream house, that costs money. If you want the luxuries in life, again, cost money. The cars, the holidays cost money. If you want more time to enjoy life, then you're going to need money, because if you quit your job to get more time, then you don't have your wage coming in. So everything costs money. If you want to be free to choose how your life looks day to day, it involves, again, financially being able to do that. But that type of income, you know, that type of income takes being really, really, really committed. It takes being really resilient. It takes, you know, being focused. It takes, most importantly, long-term thinking, being here for the long term, and not allowing others to influence your decisions is another one. And being committed to working that muscle, that thing that we talk about that's so important all of the time, is this. So what is the thing that the four of us that's spoken tonight all have in common? All of the above. Everything I've just said, we have all of that in common. We've all been here 8 years plus, long term. We've all had the great times, but we've also stayed and grown through the hard times, and there has been a lot of hard times. We're definitely, Hamer, you'll agree, we're resilient, aren't we? We are. And I'd say that our mindsets are strong, and it's something that we do work on all the time. And here's the thing, we're committed not only to our own vision, but we are also committed to your vision too. And we don't think short term, we think long haul, long term. And we're also here to help. That's what we're here for, and hopefully to inspire and to help you, to help you create your own vision, to get it so that it's so clear that it's going to keep you going until you achieve everything that you want and more. I think that's me. Done. And you're on mute.
I was trying to find the button. I was like trying to write the notes down. Does my head in. I need like a typewriter.
Honestly,
I don't sell typewriters anymore. I don't even know whether that's a thing.
How long did that even take?
20 minutes.
That wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But the thing is, with vision, it all lies with you taking the action after this.
Yeah.
When it's about deciding what the stretch goal is, what you want to achieve, what's the big vision for yourself. But then, like Claire said, setting those small goals that just keeps you motivated. One thing this business does take, it needs that self-discipline, isn't it? And I think
million percent.
Yeah, I think the goals just help us stay disciplined.
What do we say? It's not motivation, right?
No, it's not. It's
every single day.
No, you can't. You're not Mrs. Motivator, even though I like to call myself that sometimes, but that's just like a thing to say, but you can't. Motivation comes and goes, but you need that resilience, and you need that confidence in your ability, and that's what you want to be doing. And that all comes from the personal development that you're doing, the time that you're spending building yourself up to reach that goal, to stretch to that vision. So I hope that tonight has been good for you. I hope that you've all taken something amazing from each speaker. And in actual fact, please use the chat, not the notes, to post, because I would like to read what you've taken from this training so far, from each speaker. Let us know. It's been fantastic. And I will say it again, a little bit of a plug again. If you haven't invested in yourselves and you've not invested in that ticket to
just do it.
Just do it. You won't
thank us later.
You will thank us later. Yeah. I mean, what can we say about convention, Claire, to round it off? What does it do for you?
Do you know what the thing is? We can say everything, but until they're actually there, they will never fully understand. It is an investment. The thing is, it's not cheap. However, it is an investment that potentially could flick a switch in someone's brain, and their business will be completely different to the business that they before they got there.
Yeah, 100%. And that's it. That's it, innit? Like every single convention that we've attended, or let's just say event, we've all got something from it.
Without a doubt.
Every
Without
single
a doubt.
one, every single one. And in actual fact, it gives you the energy to then go home, do what's necessary to create that paycheck for yourself for the next 3 months, 6 months to the next event. So if anything, use it as the place to fill your cup up, get your inspiration, get your motivation in that moment to then go home and smash your business. That's it. Literally top, middle and bottom of it. So I hope that I get to see you all there. I know Claire will feel the exact same. Amber's just said she's flying over, which is just unbelievable. I think Kenisha's actually getting married, isn't she? So I don't think Kenisha's going to be there, but she'll be there in spirit. Let me tell you. I can feel her from across the water. She's so powerful. I don't think she realizes how amazing she actually is. I don't know whether she's still on, but wow. Like literally, I didn't even know what I was going to do after that. I was just like, I just need to go. I need to go and do something. Like she's literally just lit a fire in there. Like just unbelievable, unbelievable woman. So yeah, so thank you so much, Claire. I know that it's like trying to get baby into bed, isn't it, at this time?
We're good. We're good.
Are you good? Are you good? I don't think I'm good. I've left it to Lee, and I'm sure he's watching Manchester United at the moment. Are they winning? Probably. He's football mad. So
stay in the office.
Yes, I'll stay in the office definitely and get some work done. So, ladies, congratulations again for earning your spot here. For those of you that didn't catch it on the live, it will be recorded. As soon as I have got the recording link, I will send that across via email to those of you, and also leaders that are on. You'll all get it as well in your inbox, so you can forward it on to those that want to watch it in their own time. So, ladies, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all soon. Love you guys. Bye for now.